I'm Sharon. Standing at the podium in the boardroom of Zenith Industries, I'm looking at my family's shocked faces. The room is in chaos as the acquisition offer of Zenith Industries by my company, Horizon Consulting, flashes on the screen. The numbers speak volumes, a $2.8 billion offer, a 40% premium over the current stock price. My sister, Lily, her perfectly coiffed hair now a bit disheveled, stands up shakily. This is absurd. You can't expect us to believe that your little consulting firm has the power to buy a company like Zenith, she cries out, her voice trembling. My father, Richard, sits in his chair, his face ashen. He's the founder of Zenith Industries, a once mighty company in the consulting world. He built it from the ground up, but in recent years, it's been struggling to keep up with the changing times. I remember the day I decided to leave Zenith. I was in my early 20s, fresh out of business school with a vision for the future of consulting. Digital transformation, AI integration, and data-driven decision-making were the future, but my family couldn't see it. Sharon, you're throwing away a golden opportunity, my father had said, his eyes filled with disappointment. You're leaving a well-established company to start a tiny firm. You'll never make it. Lily, always the apple of my father's eye, had chimed in. Not everyone is cut out for big-time business. Your little consulting practice will fizzle out in no time. But I was determined. I saw the potential in the emerging technologies and knew that traditional consulting methods were becoming obsolete. So I left Zenith and founded Horizon Consulting. Over the next 8 years, I worked day and night. I built a team of brilliant minds, developed cutting-edge AI platforms, and secured clients from half of the Fortune 100. While my family was busy protecting Zenith's traditional model, I was revolutionizing the industry. Today, as I stand here, I pull up the next slide on the laptop, showing Horizon's financial statements. Last year, Horizon had a revenue of $4.3 billion. Our AI-driven consulting platforms serve over 60% of Fortune 500 companies, I say calmly. My father looks at me in disbelief. But how? When did you build all this? 8 years ago, when I left Zenith, I had a vision, I reply. You called it a pipe dream, but I was determined to prove you wrong. While you were stuck in the old ways, I was building the future. Just then, the board chairman, Mr. Thompson, walks in with a thick folder. I've reviewed Horizon's holdings. Not only do they own 47% of Zenith, but they also control the acquisition of Sterling Technologies, the company Zenith has been negotiating with for months, he says. Lily nearly collapses. This can't be true. We would have known. I pull up another slide, showing Horizon's complex ownership structure and its true scale. You are so busy mocking my small firm that you never bothered to look into what I was really building, I say. The board members shift uncomfortably in their seats. Mr. Thompson clears his throat. Given Zenith's recent performance challenges and the changing industry landscape, Horizon's offer merits serious consideration. Lily spins around, her composure completely shattered. This is a hostile takeover. You can't let her do this, Dad. I interrupt. It's not a takeover. It's a rescue mission. Zenith's client base has shrunk 30% in the past 3 years. Your methodologies are outdated, and you have no digital strategy to attract new talent. Horizon's offer includes a complete digital transformation of Zenith's operations. We'll retain all current employees and integrate your client base with our AI platforms. My father finally speaks up, and what happens to the current management? I look him in the eye. That depends. Are you finally ready to admit that maybe your daughter understands modern business after all? Just then, my mother, Elizabeth, rushes into the room, looking flustered. Richard, what's going on? Lily called me crying about a takeover. She stops short when she sees me at the podium. Sharon, what are you doing here? I smile sadly. Remember when you told me I was making the biggest mistake of my life by leaving Zenith? That I'd never succeed without the family name? She looks embarrassed. Darling, we were just trying to protect you. I cut in firmly. No, you were trying to control me. You forced me into a box that's now killing this company. I turn back to the board. Horizon's offer expires in 48 hours. We've already secured support from major shareholders, and we own Sterling Technologies, your only potential savior. The choice is simple: evolve or die. Over the next hour, the board reviews Horizon's offer in detail. My mother sits silently in the corner, watching the world she knew crumble. My father seems to age before my eyes as he realizes how much he underestimated me. Finally, the vote is taken. It's unanimous. Horizon's acquisition of Zenith Industries will proceed, and I will assume the role of CEO for the combined entity. 3 months later, I'm sitting in my new office, formerly my father's. The integration is going better than expected. Lily has thrown herself into learning our AI platforms, and my father, after seeing the results of our predictive analytics in a client presentation, came to my office last week. "I was wrong," he said simply, "about everything about you." I look up from my laptop. "I know your father founded Zenith 60 years ago because he saw the future of business consulting. He wasn't afraid to be different. You said I'm more like him than you ever were." Just then, my phone buzzes with a message from my mother. "Family dinner on Sunday. Your father is finally ready to hear about how you built Horizon." I smile, thinking about the young woman I was 8 years ago, walking away from everything I'd been raised to want. She had no idea that walking away would lead her right back here, not as a follower, but as a visionary leader. "Sunday works," I text back. "But let's have it at my house. I'll show you what a small consulting firm can do." I turn back to my work, surrounded by the empire I built while they weren't watching. Sometimes, the biggest success isn't about proving others wrong. It's about having the strength to prove yourself right, even if it takes 8 years and a corporate takeover.